2026 is coming fast, and a lot of people are trying to decide if they should move to Marietta or Woodstock, Georgia next year. If that sounds like you, you're choosing between two of the fastest growing and most desirable suburbs in North Atlanta. But here's the thing, these two areas offer very different lifestyles, and depending on what matters to you most, one of these is going to check all of your boxes, while the other might not be a good fit. And today I'm going to be breaking everything down so that you know how to make the right move. By the way, my name is Brian Garside, and I help people just like you every single week who are looking to make the right move to North Atlanta. And I'd love to help you too. Now, the best way to reach me is going to be with my contact information down in the description below. Reach out to me, and whether you're moving to Marietta, Woodstock, or somewhere in between, we would love to help you make the right move. But let's jump right into what makes both of these suburbs so unique and which one might be a better fit for you. Now, let's start with a quick overview. Marietta and Woodstock are both located on the northwest side of the Northern Atlanta metro, but they sit in different counties and slightly different zones. Now, Marietta is over in Cobb County, just off of I-285, while Woodstock is up in Cherokee County. Now, both are extremely safe, very family friendly, and they attract a mix of longtime local residents and families who are relocating from out of state. Now, here's how they're different. Marietta is more historic and established. Think classic Georgia Southern charm. Tree-lined streets with older homes that have a lot of charm and character on larger lots, and it comes with a beautiful historic square. Now, by comparison, Woodstock is newer, trendier, and growing like crazy. You get that modern, mixed-use lifestyle with restaurants, breweries, live music, and new construction almost everywhere you look. So right off the bat, we're choosing between something that's a little more traditional versus something that's trendier. But let's dig a little deeper and look at the lifestyle and the community feel. Now, Marietta has that classic Southern charm to it. It feels very established, grounded, and comfortable. Now, as you're driving through Marietta, you'll notice that the neighborhoods are very mature. There's lots of mature trees, big yards, and it's got a very traditional suburban vibe. Now, the heart of the community is going to be Marietta Square. It's a very charming and historic town square with lots of local restaurants, coffee shops, and boutiques. It also plays host to a lot of local events, live music, festivals, and more. And people take a lot of pride in the community and the social atmosphere that happens over at Marietta Square. So if you're someone or a family who's been looking for that deep-rooted community, somewhere you can put down your roots in an established neighborhood with a lot of tradition, you are definitely going to fall in love with Marietta's energy. Now, Woodstock offers a completely different vibe, but in a good way. Downtown Woodstock is walkable, modern, and it's vibrant, with incredible restaurants, coffee shops, rooftop patios, and even some live music venues. There's even a fantastic amphitheater just off of downtown Woodstock, and they love to host lots of community events. When you're living in Woodstock, there's a very fun, social, and even young atmosphere to it. So if you're the kind of person who wants to be able to walk out your front door and go grab brunch, meet some friends at a brewery, and catch some live music without having to drive 30 minutes to do it, Woodstock is going to check every box for you. So while Marietta feels very historic and family rooted, Woodstock is more modern and entertainment driven. But what does the housing and the neighborhoods look like in each of these cities? Well, Marietta has a huge range of housing options, but its standout feature is going to be the more established neighborhoods and historic homes. And one of the highlights of the neighborhoods and the homes in Marietta is going to be found just down the road in East Cobb. Now, while it's not technically a part of Marietta, as it is an unincorporated chunk of Cobb County, many of the residents in East Cobb feel just as much a part of Marietta as its other residents. Now, throughout Marietta, you're going to find a lot of older traditional homes with lots of character, and if something more modern and updated is your preference, a lot of these homes have been beautifully renovated to fit those needs. In Marietta, you'll find everything from 1960s ranch homes to million-dollar estates. And because so many of these homes were built decades ago, you're going to get larger lots, mature landscaping, and more privacy. Price-wise, you need to expect a large range. You'll find homes from as low as the 400s, all the way up to homes in the multi-million-dollar range, especially in the highly rated school zones. Now, Woodstock, on the other hand, offers a huge amount of newer construction homes. If you love modern homes, open floor plans, neighborhoods with swim, tennis, and master plan communities, Woodstock is full of them. Places like Town Lake, Eagle Watch, and the neighborhoods around downtown Woodstock are going to offer a lot of amenities and amazing value. Now, price-wise, Woodstock's going to offer a little bit more value than Marietta. As of right now, in November of 2025, the median detached option in Marietta is $535,000. Head up I-575 to Woodstock, and the median is only $480,000. A noticeable difference to get more home for your money. So if you prefer history, charm, and character in your homes, then Marietta's the clear winner here. But if you're looking for newer homes, updated amenities, and more square footage for the price, Woodstock is going to be tough to beat. Now, how about the schools and education? Well, Marietta is served by Cobb County Schools, which is one of the most highly rated school districts in the Atlanta metro. It's also known for some of the top public schools in all of Georgia. places like Walton, Pope, and Lassiter high schools, with some fantastic private options like Mount Bethel and others. These schools consistently rank as some of the best in the state of Georgia and is definitely one of the crown jewels of living in Marietta. Now, Woodstock is served by Cherokee County Schools, which isn't as highly rated as Marietta, but it has been rapidly improving in a lot of metrics and gaining more recognition. Now, they don't always rank quite as highly as the Cobb County schools, but options like Etowah High School, Boston Elementary, and others are still fairly well recognized themselves, and they're continuously growing in performance and community support. So if you're looking for the top tier and most highly rated public schools that Georgia has to offer, then Marietta is going to be hard to beat. But if you want great schools in a less competitive and more relaxed atmosphere, then Woodstock might feel more like home for your kids. All right, now how about the commute and the location? Marietta is going to offer a fantastic location, being just off I-75 and the perimeter, meaning you're closer to Atlanta, Midtown, Buckhead, Sandy Springs, and Truist Park. If you're commuting inside or along the perimeter every single day, then Marietta is definitely going to save you time and stress. Now, Woodstock connects to I-575, which typically means a longer commute to Atlanta. But if you work in Kennesaw, Canton, Alpharetta, or work from home, then Woodstock's lifestyle can be a perfect fit, especially being so close to Lake Allatoona and closer to the North Georgia mountains. So think of it this way. If you are a frequent commuter into Atlanta, then Marietta wins. But if you work hybrid or remote or in a place that's closer to Woodstock, then it's going to open up a ton of lifestyle opportunities that you might not have over in Marietta. All right, now what level of amenities do each of these have access to? Well, Marietta offers incredible family-focused amenities. As I mentioned earlier, Marietta Square is constantly hosting family-friendly events. You've also got great outdoor options like Kennesaw Mountain and the trails connecting to Soap Creek. And the Battery Atlanta, the home of the Braves, is just a few minutes away, along with all the shopping, dining, and entertainment options it offers. Now, Woodstock is going to be more nightlife and entertainment-focused. Downtown Woodstock is honestly one of the most walkable entertainment districts in North Atlanta. You've also got the Green Prince Trail system, lots of outdoor hiking options, and you're close to Lake Allatoona in the North Georgia mountains for all your water, hiking, boating, and other activities. So who is each suburb really best for? Well, in my opinion, I think you should choose Marietta if you're looking for the top-rated public schools. If you prefer traditional neighborhoods, Marietta is definitely the choice. And if you need a convenient Atlanta commute, and if you love historic charm and community events, then I think Marietta is the way to go. But if you want newer homes with master plan communities, if you love walkability, nightlife, and entertainment, if you want more home for your budget and a more modern and energetic vibe, then I think Woodstock might be the better option. So really there isn't a winner. The question isn't which suburb is better, but which is better for your lifestyle. There's really no wrong choice, just the right choice for your priorities. Now, if you're considering Marietta, Woodstock, or somewhere in between, then I'd love to help you make that right move. All my information is in the description, so reach out however you see fit. And I would love to help you find the perfect home and community. I help people just like you every single week find the right home and community in Marietta, Woodstock, and all of North Atlanta, and I would love to help you too. Thanks again for watching, and we will see y'all later.